Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Zulqarnain bin Mutazah. I'm student from University Tun Hussein of Malaysia, Campus Pagoh. I'm taking Bachelor of Electrical Engineering Technology with honor power. I would like to present a final year project which is thermal analysis of transformer in substation, selected material of transformer. Before I start a present, I would like to thank to Dr. Sim, which is my supervisor, for guide and help me to make project successful for this semester. On this presentation, I would like to share 5 topics, which is introduction, literature review, methodology, preliminary result, and conclusion. Firstly, introduction. As you know, the transformer substation is an electrical system that contains the distribution. So the main of the function of transformer is to deliver from high voltage to low voltage or low voltage to high voltage. So the some substation we call it as switchgear on. So the problem with the substation transformer in electrical term is called a fault. So have 7 can be fall on this transformer, which is oil leakage, low breakdown voltage, washing flare, winding flare, overheating oil, low IR value, and humming sound. For the problem statement, the main causing of power losses is the low resistance copper used for the winding remain resistant and cause the heat losses. And second is leakage of flux. The the bad core design is not good, so the flux produced by the primary coil may not all the connected to the secondary. And second is if the thermal radiation produced by transformer exists the low limit, the operating efficiency of the transformer will be reduced. So it can say the transformer for the delivery is not efficient. So the objective from this project is to study and compare the transformer material in substation that contribute to the thermal problem. Second, to develop the simulation modeling for thermal analysis by using SolidWorks software. So the is to propose the suitable transformer material based on the analysis result. The scope of the project is the focus to the material that may cause the thermal problem at the substation. So in Malaysia, the two type transformer that we usually use, which is dry and oil type. So on the simulation, we using SolidWorks software to test the simulation on the thermal that can be same parameter from the manufacturer, same like size of core, the number of winding, and the limitation of copper. Okay. From the simulation and data from the manufacturer, the difference such as heat transfer, current losses, and location that started heat process can be compared. So from the comparison, the suitable material will be proposed. So the next topic is literature review. On this literature review, I would like to share you about the infrared tomography. This is a method that to detect the thermal image by radiation incoming from the object. It's a convert it to the temperature and show the image of the temperature distribution. So the measurement is image of the measured temperature distribution that allow you to view the thing that are not apparent to human eyes. So this device is usually used for the heat heat radiation of some so the apparent that human cannot see, but this device easily to use for the heat temperature and another function. So this is a thermography is used in application such as monitoring the electrical and mechanical condition of a motor. So when the motor is running, the heat will become the heat will be the will produce, and it's not can is the human eyes cannot see, but it can feel it the heat of the motor produce. By using the thermography, it's easily to see the different color to see the radiation of the heating. Second is bearing inspection, and third is monitoring refractory insulation. Fourth is locating gas, liquid, and solvent level. Okay, this is image for the camera that we use widely right now. And the right thing is the image that come from the tomography camera. As you see, the transformer in the red area is we call it heat, and the blue one is in the cool condition. Okay, this is advantage and disadvantage for using the infrared topography. The advantage is recommended not contact with component or machine. So it's like a camera, just it's easily to carry out or go to bring to anywhere. But the device is quite expensive. So the real time output, the real time output is just like if we uh, if we connect snap the imaging or for example from this from 13 of January, so the camera will save the date and the time where you when you snap it. But the infrared technology cannot detect temperature if the component is separate by the non-transparent material such as glass over. Okay. As the third advantage is can obtain data and large surface area in one time. As you see this one, it can detect all heat area or cool area widely. But infrared data requires system specific and extensive knowledge based on evaluate imaging result. Easy, the fourth one, easy to read visual image because it only use, he have a legend in the right side because before we use the different color, we use different, the blue one is the cool area and change green, yellow, and go to the purple is where the purple is one is we call it the very heat cost. So infrared camera offer a great mobility. So that's why I want to say this easy to carry out. So no downtime operation interrupt for the testing. So is every you if you want to go if you want to check if you want to check the temperature, it not disturb the another procedure. So it's easily to carry out and easily to monitoring. So the method that I use for this project is where we start the literature review. I collect the data. Collect the data from the past year previous project and selection transformer. After that, I select transformer, do the spec, same parameter, same size, and different material only. So when the selection transformer is done, we go to the detailed transformer. Detailed transformer is like a parameter used. It must be same with the two transformer. So we separate into two section. So analysis, manufacture, and solver, or we call it simulation. Simulation we use only the core and the copper winding only. So the heating can easily detect by using the simulation. But the analysis method, the we can only use the camera tomography or the test for or from the testing that is really, very expensive to use to make the running for the one test only. So the data for the analysis operation, we use the data come out with data processor and the result. After we get the result from from analysis finisher and simulation, we compare it. We compare with the same parameter. We look what the different and we do some calculation, do the theory in the which is the copper losses, magnetic flux, and density flux. So if the comparison is accepted, we go to the result explanation and go do the report. If not accept, because the not accept because the maybe the error of the solid word selection or the wrong data from the transformer, it will go to the selection transformer again. Okay, this one is selection transformer that we use only the used from the TMB association. So this project we only refer to 11 kilowatt transformer that come from manufacturer, which is like MTM Malaysia transformer, manufacturer transformer Malaysia. The selection developed is ordered to achieve the objective and easy to assemble and the manufacturing. Okay, for the last is my primary result. From this semester, I only design the core and winding only primary core. We can see the primary coil and core this one, and the outside is we call it secondary coil. But from from the manufacturer that I get from Encik Jamaldi, which is the head of the electrical unit from AFC Siam Berhad, that give the sample data from their work. This is the real picture from the camera tomography infrared. If you can see it, the now is one this one is the on on the run operation. That's why the transformer now you can see heat transfer is highest. So this one is I with my partner. My partner is Muhammad Iqbal. This go via Google via WhatsApp video call to discuss with the Encik Jamaldi, head of electrical unit, to discuss what type of the transformer using in their company, what the analysis they do, what we call it, what they use testing, what the testing, and we make a deal, make an appointment to go see the site face to face and learn more about how the thermal analysis is uh, is used and what kind of test the transformer to make sure the transformer is ready to use. Okay, then lastly, for my conclusion, the project purpose is to propose a suitable transformer material that help improve the efficiency transformer. So if the efficiency transformer is highest, the losses of the current is decreased. So this project I will use simulation modeling, and from this method comparison, it can make sure the accurate of data from existing data with manufacturer and simulate, because from manufacturer it have a limited of data, because if you see that with the simulation method, we can clearly detect which part of the material started the heat before it's separate to another part. Okay, so on the PSM2, the simulation more simulation will do with the analysis, and the if not have any problem, we go to the site because the same uh, according to the SOP and the safety advice from the company, we absolutely cannot go to the site to do the work and to see how the process of testing is running. I think that's all for me. I would like to thanks to all for hear my presentation. That's all for me. Thank you.